What's going on YouTube? Back at it again with another banger reaction, man. This video, I'm sorry to do it to y'all once again. It came across my eyes, so I had to come across y'all's. You feel me? It definitely got my skin crawling, so this is a warning video. If you hate spiders like me, I hate them with a passion. It's actually a love-hate kind of thing, but I'm definitely afraid of them. I'm definitely afraid of them. So if I can do it, y'all can pull it through with me. So with that being said, we just gonna dive right into the video.
Most people are scared of it, even when they look at it through the screen.
Me.
We should blame our ancestors for that. In the Middle Ages, everything a spider touched was considered poison.
Right.
Sounds like nonsense? If people of the past were just a bit smarter, we could live without arachnophobia today. So how did it happen? Let's find out.
Please let me know. Cause you saying it's hereditary at this point in time?
Admit it, it's somewhat weird to be afraid of this little fellow.
It's not weird.
He's charming.
I think spiders are amazing creatures. I definitely do. And that thing is definitely cute. But if I had it in my hand right now and it started moving, I'm probably gonna do like this, like slam it right into the desk. That sounds like something I'm gonna do.
On the other hand, some people are even scared of cats.
I don't want to touch them.
Of the way cats and kittens look, their purring, cat hair. The fear of cats is called alorophobia, and it's quite rare, unlike arachnophobia. According to different estimates, from 3.5 to 6.1% of the world's population.
Who wants that big old thing crawling on them? It's like a monster, bro. I don't want that thing on me. It look like the thing from Aliens, the movie, man. I don't want that.
Suffer from arachnophobia.
Why would I want that touching me?
That's too many to be just a coincidence. Scientists believe that arachnophobia can be caused by two factors. The first is evolutionary. That is, our ancestors used to be afraid of spiders, and this fear was passed on through generations. Well, you know, in ancient times, there were many creatures ready to kill humans. The second reason for arachnophobia is a cultural one. In a society where spiders are considered scary, children also become afraid of them, watching the reaction of their parents.
Probably.
Who in turn saw their parents' reactions, blah, blah, blah. And so it goes on right down to the Middle Ages. Is there any way to cope with this fear? There are tons of ways that work with varying degrees of success and seem odd at times. Scientists have even suggested that watching Spider-Man movies may reduce arachnophobia. Really? Who can be scared by a friendly neighborhood spider?
Who are you?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Or when he's...
I ain't scared to do this. Flatline this shit.
That adorable. The jumping spider family includes over 6,000 species, and many of them aren't really that scary. Nature has given them incredible eyesight and large front eyes like in Disney cartoons.
I'm a princess too.
Some species stand out with their bright colors, and Merida species look as if they dropped in to check on you right from some carnival.
Salto Samba!
What? Like, come on now, man.
But appearance is not the only benefit of having this spider as a pet. They are curious and even look like they are interested in communicating with people. Most researchers think spiders are impossible to tame, but don't you want to try anyway when they look at you this way? But if nature didn't want us to be afraid of spiders, why didn't it make them cute? Or at least not so scary? What is the point of creatures, the mere sight of which makes you want to scream and throw stuff at them? Calm down, calm down. Only a small number of spider species have venom that is dangerous to humans, and jumping spiders, by the way, are not among them. Most spiders are completely harmless and serve a very important purpose: to control insect populations that could destroy crops. It's believed that without spiders feeding on pests, our food supplies would be at risk. Of course, I'm not saying that one hit with the...
Why do I need them in my house, man? Why do they be in the basement? You know, just regular house spiders? If they there to control crops, I don't have crops. So I don't need them nowhere near me. They're more centipedes.
A slipper would cause world hunger, but you never know at what moment the domino effect will work on a planetary scale. In 2020, everyone already realized this. Maybe that's why in many countries, spiders are even used to protect rice fields, apple orchards, and other similar places. It's like getting a dog to protect your property. And by the way, jumping spiders are one of the most common and effective field guards. There's something like a German Shepherd in the world of arthropods. Of course, the jumping spiders will not bring dead cockroaches or bed bugs to your bed, but you know, maybe it's for the best. It's believed that this particular family of spiders possesses an incredibly high intelligence. They have great awareness of the three-dimensional space. They can plan their route in order to quickly and stealthily get to the prey, overcome the obstacle course, and even seemingly anticipate where the prey is. All this can be done by a creature with a brain about the size of a sesame seed.
You want to eat a fly,
I
bro?
already mentioned that
Nasty.
spiders cannot be tamed. However, this did.
You want to eat a fly, bro? A fly? You nasty, bro. You nasty as hell. What you eating a fly for?
Not stop scientists from teaching
They
a
carry
jumping
magnets.
spider named Kim to jump from one platform to another. No lure, no extra motivation. Kim was simply moved from point A to point B several times until she understood what the scientists wanted. And then she really started jumping. Why? Because she knows how to do it. A jumping spider can clear
You
up
can't
to
tell me
6
she
times its
understood what
body
y'all was
length.
trying to do.
To put it roughly, it's as if a person could jump over a lying 3-story building. Now imagine you are ancient and rather intelligent animals helpful to humans. You're trying to live your life, but any attempt to communicate ends like this. If I were a spider,
That
that
would've
would
been
hurt
my
my
same,
feelings.
yeah.
But they just keep
That
doing
would've been
their
my same
spider
reaction.
work that no one notices. However, this happens quite
I believe he was truly scared of that spider. You don't. That was like a true scream. Like he was scared for real, folks. He was scared for real. You don't scream like that unless you truly terrified. Watch Home Alone.
often. Take
You gonna see
beavers,
what
for
I'm talking
example.
about.
Do you know they are saving the planet from global warming? I didn't know either. Scientists speculate that beaver dams and the sediments behind them absorb carbon, trapping greenhouse gases. Until the beavers move to a new location, their dams slightly reduce the rate of global warming. But people only complain that they're destroying trees, flooding the area, and eating fish. No gratitude at all. Perhaps if we learned how to tame beavers, spiders, and other useful creatures, it would be easier to assess their usefulness. It would probably be convenient to have a domestic zebra, a bear, or a tame rhino. So why don't we get to it? If our ancestors could do it with cats, dogs, cows, and other animals, this should be no problem, right? Well, looks like we ran out of suitable animals. To domesticate an animal, it must be easy to feed, grow quickly, breed willingly in captivity, and most importantly, be docile by nature. Well, of course, you
I thought
can
we was
keep an
talking about
exotic
spiders,
pet,
bro.
but you will never make it 100% tame.
This whole video
it
is
took
about
people
spiders,
a
so
while
what
to
are we
realize
talking about
this.
wild
In
animals
ancient Egypt, for example,
Why are we bringing up animals, bro? This video is about spiders. I don't get it. That just made a hard right turn.
they loved dangerous animals and tried to keep them close. If you know something about mythology, then you understand just how great this love was. And then I thought, wait a minute. The ancient Egyptians paid attention to all kinds of animals. What about poor spiders? There's little evidence the Egyptians were interested in them, yet this is a picture of spiders. I don't know why the scientists decided this. I think it looks like someone was testing a stone pen. But if you suddenly thought that the ancient Egyptians were better at taming wild animals, here is proof of the opposite. According to one theory, Pharaoh Tutankhamun was killed by a hippo. Was it his pet hippo? Who knows? Anyway, this is the animal you should definitely stay away from, regardless of the era. Unlike hippos,
Facts.
spiders usually behave, or they used to, until now. Scientists have found that climatic changes affect spider aggression. Some spider species not only hunt for prey more often, they also attack their own kin, ruining their nests, fighting males,
Wild as
and destroying eggs. Looks like we need
been
more
ahead
beavers.
at this
And it's
point.
not to mention the consequences of floods, which also happen due to climate change. The water levels rise, the spiders try to escape, climbing higher. Sometimes they use nets to move in the air. In 2015, Argentina witnessed a spider invasion. And in 2021, after heavy rains, huntsman spiders even began to get into the homes of Australians. Imagine raising your head and seeing this in the corner of the room. Okay, anyone
That's
would be
bogus
scared
as
here.
hell.
Although this behavior is considered normal for spiders. No wonder they like to live next to people. It's always warm, dry, and you always have some small insects for a snack. But even sharing a home with humans, spiders try to keep contacts to a minimum. They can hear sounds up to 16.4 feet away from them, which allows them to quickly hide in corners when danger approaches. And those spiders that suddenly descend from the ceiling right in front of your nose, well, maybe they're just polite and want to say hi.
Hello.
I hate it, folks. Because
My
then one
job
gonna
is
land in
to
your
make
head.
college
One gonna
easy
land in your
because
head, and then you gonna
students
be
have a
like,
lot.
where the spider go, folks?
plates.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Like
be ready to hop
Harper.
in my skin at that point in time.
Spiders rarely communicate, even with each other. They are generally not very talkative folks, but on the other hand, they appreciate music. I'm serious. Wolf spiders can play songs on fallen leaves to attract females. The spider drums quickly with his legs on a dry leaf at different frequencies, creating a subtle vibration. For humans, this is just noise.
Just noise, big dog.
But not for other spiders. By the way, jumping spiders also arrange shows for their females, with singing, dancing, or with threats of cannibalism if the female isn't happy about something. The animal world is tough. Actually, I would not be surprised if some ancient dance was inspired by watching the movements of the jumping spiders. After all, didn't people use the web for medical purposes? We treated the wound with it, which prevented blood loss and infection. In addition, the spider web perfectly seams the damaged areas of the skin together and doesn't tear away. Today, materials for various implants are created based on spider webs, but scientists are not going to stop there. Professor Fritz Vollrath suggests putting a spider inside the human body so that it weaves a web in the injured spot. I don't want to imagine this. Let's use the web in a less intimidating way. It's incredibly strong, so much so that the train scene from the Spider-Man movie is quite realistic. Yes, if spiders wove threads as thick as Tobey Maguire did, no one could accidentally break their web. Let's thank evolution spiders can't do that. Let's leave it to the scientists.
That boy was pushing. He done
Yes,
that
so
shit
far
on
the
himself.
artificial web is still not quite as good as the natural one, but it's okay. The spiders also did not learn to weave it right away. A creature that lived about 300 million years ago, that is, the great-great-grandfather of today's arthropods, had no clue how to do this. The ancient spider Edmonarachne brassieri did not even have a spinning apparatus, and was only 0.4 inches long. He had to keep evolving in order to succeed. Though he could just grow into a giant, for some time people believed that the largest spider that ever existed on Earth had a leg span of 19.6 inches. Then we learned it was not a spider, but a sea scorpion. But let's not deny the obvious.
Horrible.
Since then,
Horrible.
many
I would have had a heart attack, boy. That is horrible.
creatures became smaller. I can't say this makes me sad. And yet, why did it happen? What if suddenly, in 100 or 300 years, spiders change their minds, begin to grow, and our planet turns into a hell for arachnophobes? Relax. Today, there's too little oxygen in the atmosphere for the giant spiders to breathe. In addition, they would have a large and heavy exoskeleton, and the heavier the creature, the less desire it has to hang upside down. In short, getting larger is simply not beneficial to spiders. Well, at least for now. See you later.
Yeah, I hope forever too. I ain't trying to have, well, at least not in my lifetime. I'm gonna be dead and gone, you feel me? But hopefully that never happens. Without further ado, man, that's it for this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and sub down below. I'll catch y'all in the next video.